Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 3rd, 2024. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle coming out for Taurus. Let's see what's up. Taurus, we have fear and we have family. Some of you are worried about something when it comes to family. Some of you are needing to let go of some level of stress and worry. You're needing to let go of it. You've been holding on to it for so long that it's affecting everything around you, right? It's clouding your judgment, clouding your vision. Yeah, the fears aren't even real, whatever this is, especially when it comes to your family. There's some level of could be fear when it surrounding a father, maybe worried that someone doesn't have your best interest at heart in family, and that's not true, they say. It's impeding on your happiness. It's holding you back from moving forward. It's keeping you depressed. Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, Four of Cups. Some of you, I keep seeing like a skeletal hand, and so usually when I see that, that's like a message or not a warning, but like an indicator that you're holding on to something that is long past, and it doesn't have any bearing on now. It's like time to bury it, whatever this is, right? So this speaks about maybe deceptions in the family, also things that maybe you may feel everyone sweeping under the rug, and while that very well may be true, a lot of the past, it seems like, is being misconstrued, misunderstood. So they're showing that energy that it's time to let go of the past, because a lot of it is really clouding your judgment. It's clouding your vision. It's preventing you from taking action on your goals, or applying any action. It's preventing you from making your goals a reality. And it's also putting you in a place where you are choosing a reality that isn't viable, and it's aligning things to that deception, that mental thing. Like, if you're thinking of the past, especially when it comes to like a father figure, and I only say that because the King of Wands and the Emperor here, head of household, their intentions for the family, maybe they were toxic. Perhaps they were, um, uh, I can't say toxic, but perhaps they were, in your mind, selfish. You may feel as though they were very selfish, self-serving, but that couldn't have been further from the truth, according to this. And they're just saying that perhaps you remember things differently, and that the memory. And this is what I always say to people, and I so the brightest light is in the present moment, right? The darkest place is in the future, because we can't see the future. You don't really know. The future is largely, in part, influenced by what you do in the present moment, right? Every moment, everything that you do impacts the future. You could change your future right now by making a different decision, right? But the past is very dim because it happened already, right? It's candlelight, basically. And so shadows are cast on so many things. You could remember it one way, and the present moment takes up some brain space, and then that moment in time gets faded into blackness as well. So they're saying that the past is being misconstrued, misunderstood, misremembered. And so the fear is being fueled by memories of, like, did that really happen? Or were they really that selfish? Or were they really that self serving? So family energy is talking about people who are, whatever they are doing, they're taking control and they're doing things for the greater good of others. But it looks like I'm doing things because it makes me happy and screw everyone else. Because the King of Wands is a king that is like very passionate about he's trying to reach his goals, but his goals benefit the entire kingdom. What's best for him is what's best for everybody. This is like a president or like a leader of a community that's like, we need oil, and everybody was very upset and up in arms about certain things about that. But it's like, well, we all benefit from this, right? So, or the objectives seem selfish or self-serving, but they are definitely something that's beneficial to everybody. I want everyone outside farming right now. Well, guess what? We'll have food, right? But it looks bad. It like the way that someone's comprehending the way that a person was in the family is completely throwing them off their path. And it's important that you swim away or get away from this situation. I say swim because of the cups, the water energy, right? So We have kindred partnership with Temperance and Hanged Man. The fear and this energy, well, compounding with this, there's a kindred partnership, which is any partnership. It's not necessarily romantic. Is that this is a partnership that someone's trying to be very patient with you, maybe attempting to accommodate you, and this person is misremembering things as well. This person is wanting to. They're changing their lives, their goals and objectives in order to create to give happiness, and also to get you to find hope in life again. But this is out of their realm or what they really want to do. So Spirit is throwing this out here to say that this is time. It's time to bury something. Joyous fun here. Six of Swords and the Sun. So somehow, some way, this fear is also causing you to neglect, ignore, turn a blind eye to, or isolate yourself from happiness and joy. So it's time to start letting go of a past energy, a past or memories, certain memories that are deceiving, that cause you any of the memories that you can think of. You're thinking about anyone or your family dynamics, or even a loved one, even a romantic interest, even, or any partners you've had. It's important to look at the fact that if you are focusing on a past event that is causing negative feelings, then you are, in essence, manifesting a change in the world around you in favor of those intentions. Well, I'm afraid that someone is uh, focusing on themselves and not caring about me and my happiness. Well, now that is what you are asking the world to change in favor of, hey, no one really cares about my happiness. And I hope that makes sense. And I really, and I only say that because Seven of Swords is here with fear, which tells me that your fears are unfounded, but you are also creating a reality based off of those fears. So that is something the Spirit wants you to understand, that you need to be clear about what you want. And you need to understand that there's nothing missing in your connections. That love transcends all space and time. So everything the people that you are connected to, there's love here, but this misunderstood, right? A lot of misunderstandings, a lot that is not seen, right? It's important that you need to choose what you believe, because it will become true for you. Choose to believe that maybe I'm misremembering things. And it's not to say that you're wrong about what you're remembering, but you could remember a situation perfectly, but your perception of what you remember is what is going down here. Your perception of things is not saying that and I'm not saying you need to gaslight yourself or that you're gaslit or anything like that. But sometimes, even as a child, because sometimes this is childhood memories, as a child, we remember stuff and we'll be like, I remember mom and dad made me da 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 da. And then you go back and you realize as a parent, you had to do the same thing and you know why you had to. And you're like, dang, maybe that was what was happening with our parents. And I shouldn't have been so judgmental about that. Maybe I just remember it differently because they wouldn't let me play Game Boy. And I'm not saying it's that small. And trust me, I'm not making light of anything. I'm just saying, Spirit saying that you are manifesting the kind of life you don't really want because you're holding on to something. And they want you to understand that it's important to start trying something new, expanding your horizons past the past, because you're manifesting a change in the world, and it's all in favor of the intentions you're having. And if your intentions are misconstrued, imagine if your life, if you feel like your life is going on a certain path, that you're like, man, when will this stop? When will this certain kind of a cycle stop for me? When will I stop manifesting selfish people in my life? Well, because you just really assume that certain people were selfish around you, and so you may be fixated on it. And then, and this comes from family. This is talking about childhood, parents, all that. So if you assume this about them, then that is what you're bringing into your life. And it's something that you've got to be clear on what you want, because they're saying the fears that you are gleaning from the memories is making that a reality within your life. And so I'm just going to leave it here because I'm like, whoa, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Right. Geez, man. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Leo, or a Pisces. So you could be an Aries Taurus cusp, or a Pisces Aries cusp you could be dealing with. And if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.